So now I just want to show you the basic file, but it's a new version. It's called basic enhanced.json. And you may be able to see the difference straight away, but if not, let me just highlight the lines for you. So we've got these lines here are now new. And what they've actually replaced is the image ID that we specified in the basics file. Okay, so if we actually load the basics file, we can see that what we provided was the source AMI. We're no longer providing that in our enhanced version of the file. We're actually changing up how we're getting that AMI. So we're not actually giving it a hard-coded AMI. We're actually saying, okay, builder, I want you to use the source AMI filter key or feature of this builder, and using the following filters, okay, using the following filters, I want you to find me an AMI based on the virtualization type being HVM, based on the name matching this pattern. And you can see there's a couple of stars in there. They're like globs. They allow you to kind of match anything either side there. So we're saying we want the Ubuntu /images /anything Ubuntu-Bionic 1804 AMD 64 server -anything. What we're also saying is we need the root device type to be EBS because we're building an EBS based AMI. And then if we come down here, we've got the owners. That's actually Canonical. So Canonical are the organization that manages and maintains Ubuntu. This is an official Canonical image, and we're basically saying that the image has to belong to Canonical. We won't just accept any random third-party image. And we're also saying that we want the most recent version of that AMI. So this will go out and fetch that AMI each and every time. So if we actually go ahead and just run this, we won't follow it all the way through to the end because the result is the same. So if we get here and we run our enhanced version, we'll see it tick along. We'll see it say it found this image ID. Now the image ID is actually identical because what I've done in basic.json is I've found this AMI and then I've hard coded it into the basic.json. Give it a couple of weeks, however, this image ID could change, and then my basic.json file is then actually working with an old version of the AMI, whereas my basic-enhanced.json template will always be working with the latest version. So I recommend that you use that feature I just showed you to always fetch the latest version, because Amazon, or Canonical in this case, is managing those images for you, which means that you're always going to have the latest operating system updates on there, or at least they're going to be much more up to date than an image from a year ago, or even 6 months ago, even 3 months ago, especially when security updates come thick and fast in this day and age. So always try and fetch the most recent, secure, well-maintained version of the image that you can, rather than use statically provided image ID.